Last offseason, the Minnesota Vikings hired Kevin O'Connell as their new head coach and finished with a 13-4 record in the regular season. Also, they made it to the first round playoffs but lost to the New York Giants in the wild card. Minnesota has had a big offseason. During the offseason, the Vikings have significantly changed their roster. They have let go of some popular players who have been with the team for quite some time. Wide receiver Adam Thielen, the linebacker Eric Kendricks, cornerback Cameron Dantzler Sr, who was released, but he missed most of last season due to an injury. But Minnesota has arguably the best wideout in the game, Justin Jefferson. Jefferson had a fantastic season in 2022 with over 1,800 receiving yards and 8 touchdowns and was named the Offensive Player of the Year. Justin Jefferson is an absolute beast and one of my favorites. Also, the front office just used their first round draft pick to acquire Jordan Addison to replace the veteran Adam Thielen. And then KJ Osborne is now entering his third season. In his rookie year, Osborne impressively recorded over 600 yards receiving and gracefully secured 7 touchdowns and finished last season with over 600 yards but 5 touchdowns. The great thing is the Vikings still have their franchise quarterback Kirk Cousins. Cousins finished strong last season and completed 65.9% of his passes for over 4,500 yards to 29 touchdowns with 14 interceptions. Kirk Cousins and Kevin O'Connell spent time together in Washington, and I believe there is just a good connection between them two. Cousins is returning for his 6th season with the Vikings, but the one small problem that Cousins has, he does not perform well in primetime games. But there has been significant buzz surrounding the status of the Vikings star running back Dalvin Cook, and it seems as Cook will probably not be with the Vikings in week 1. We all know how good Dalvin Cook is, but Alexander Mattison is the other back who will be the starter if Dalvin Cook is gone. The Vikings took Alexander Mattison in the 2019 draft, and in his first 3 seasons, he consistently surpassed the 400-yard mark each year. However, last season he finished with only 283 yards and 5 touchdowns. Another great addition for the Vikings was the trade that happened during the season for tight end T.J. Hawkinson. Hawkinson got picked up by Detroit in the 2019 draft, and last season he played in 7 games with the Lions and had 395 yards with 3 touchdowns. And in the last 10 games with the Vikings, he had 519 yards with 3 touchdowns. Now, the NFC North division is going to be an interesting one. I personally think the Bears will actually be good this season, but will end up in 3rd place. The Green Bay Packers are the unknown, and there is a big question mark since Aaron Rodgers is gone now. The Detroit Lions will be the competition for the Vikings. It will really come down to Detroit and Minnesota, but if I had to take a bold guess, I think the Minnesota Vikings will win the NFC North division.
Bitch, we some stars, pull up in foreign cars.